Hello, my name's Steven. This is my channel, VisionHustleFreedom. I appreciate you checking out this video. Today, I wanted to talk about getting started and the simplicity and complexity of it. There's a lot of times when we have a goal for ourselves or a thought that's not even a goal yet. And we think, oh, I'd like to go to the gym. I'd like to lose 15 pounds. I'd like to put 10 pounds of muscle on. Or I'd like to write a book. Or I'd like to start a YouTube channel. Whatever the goal is, whatever the objective is, it starts with a thought. And after that, sometimes it comes down to, or it turns into, I don't think I can, or that's hard. I don't even want to try. And we think of all the reasons why we can't do it. Oh, I have kids I have to take care of, so I don't have the time. Or I've tried it before, I started dieting before, and it just didn't work. There's all kinds of excuses that we can think of. Oh, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't have the camera to use, or I don't know how to edit. Anything. I want to move across the country and live in a different place, but I'm afraid to be away from my family and my friends. There's excuses and there's challenges that affect all of us when we start thinking of something that we want to do. So what happens? Most people, they just stay the same and they think about how they always want to do it, but they don't get started and they don't even bother to try. And this just leads to lifelong disappointment with your life. And it's not something where you wake up every day and you hate yourself, but it's something where really, when it comes down to it, at the end of your life, you might think, wow, I wish I would have tried that, or I wish I would have done that. And that's like a side note. And it's like, just imagine if you have these thoughts in your mind of things that you want to do right now, and you spend your whole life ignoring some of the things that you really want to do that are goals or dreams. And all of a sudden, time flashes by. It's 60 years later, and you're on your deathbed. And you think to yourself, wow, okay, I guess I'm gonna die soon, but what did I really do with my life? Did I push myself? Did I enjoy it? Did I get the most out of it? And the answer is probably not, if you didn't try to achieve your goals. So that's one of the motivating factors for me to always try, to always at least attempt my goals and my dreams. And there's some dreams that I may never get, but I'm at least going to try. I want to do something with my life. But let's just say I do have some huge goals and dreams, but then there's a part of me that wants to go to the gym more, or I want to gain 10 pounds of muscle, or start a YouTube channel just like I did. Well, if I can't do some of those things, how am I going to accomplish huge dreams? Like, everybody's got their own dreams, so you can fill in the blanks. But if you have a huge dream, just a dream, and you're not willing to try other goals, smaller things, then you probably will never achieve your dream, just being honest. What are some of the things that you say to yourself that limit you? What's some of the negative things that you say to yourself, self-limiting beliefs? And why? Why do we need to say that? Why does our mind need to be our worst enemy? It's really hard when our mind is always telling us, I'll do it later, or I probably can't do it, or I can't do it as good as that person, so forget it, or I'm already so old that... I was talking to somebody the other day, and they said they wanted to go back to school and get a degree, whatever. Well, they then say, well, I'm old, and I think about how old I'll be when I'm done with it. And one of the things that I've read in a book that really helped to motivate and inspire me, it's called Brian Tracy, No Excuses, The Power of Self-Discipline. That book literally changed my life. One of the things that I read in that book that he says is the time is going to pass anyways. Whether you try for your goals or not, whether you sign up for school or not, whether you go to the gym or not, the time's going to pass anyways. So you might as well utilize it, right? If you don't start now, and then it's six years later, and you didn't do it, well, then in 6 years, you could look back and say, wow, if I would have just started at that time, I would have been done by now. And we all have examples of that. So you might as well just try. And you'll be a lot more at peace with yourself if you actually try to do things that you want to do, even if they're hard. Even if they're simple, but they feel hard. You'll feel way more at peace with yourself and in your life if you say, yeah, that's probably hard, but hey, I'm going to give it a shot. You got nothing to lose. And you first have to start with suggesting to yourself, if others can do it, I can do it. If others are in the gym 5 to 6 days a week, I can do it. If others can write a book, I can do it. If others can start YouTube channels, I can do it. Whether they have 10 subscribers, 20 subscribers, 200, 2,000, or 20,000, it doesn't matter. Somebody else has done it before, so you can do it. And these people didn't start knowing that they were going to be great. Arnold Schwarzenegger didn't start off knowing how to lift weights. Michael Jordan didn't start off knowing how to play basketball and knowing that he was going to be a champion, multi-champion, and one of the best athletes of all time. But he started. He also failed. Didn't make his high school team. But he kept going, and look where that got him. So if you compare yourself to people that are already the greats, you're just going to kill your motivation. You have to compare yourself to you, and you have to challenge yourself, and you have to work really hard on getting some momentum of breaking barriers. And by barriers, I mean the beliefs and the negative thoughts that your mind tells to you. So prove yourself wrong and prove yourself right. In the same breath, you're doing the same thing, because we think one thing and our mind tells us the other, and we got to push through those negative thoughts and the limiting thoughts. So, and there's people, here's another thing. It's like, there's people I see at the gym or on Instagram or whatever, and they want to be influencers, which I disagree with being an influencer. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in being an influencer just to be an influencer. I think if you work hard enough on yourself and make no excuses and are successful, then you earn the opportunity to have a platform and a stage. So, but there's people that they go in, they just started at the gym, and they've got all the Gymshark gear and the Nike shoes, and they've got a tripod set up at the gym with a camera on them, and all of this stuff. And it bothers me to no end. You don't need that stuff to get results in life. And if you are going there just to be an influencer and just to get attention and likes and to look the part, you're doing it for the wrong reasons. When I started lifting and going to the gym, we didn't even have camera phones. We didn't have Instagram. All I had was a Muscle and Fitness magazine. And that was pretty much it. An iPod Nano. I mean, I couldn't dream of taking pictures of myself while I was lifting, and I probably wouldn't have wanted to either. I was wiry, skinny, thin. I mean, it wasn't really much to look at. Could get a nice pump because I can get a nice pump pictures because my arms were defined because there was no fat, but You don't need all the best stuff to get started. And if you tell yourself that you need certain things to get started, you're lying to yourself and you're holding yourself back. So write down your goals, visualize them, read books about goals. You'll be amazed how empowering it is to set goals and achieve them. So get started, stop negotiating with yourself, and you'll be amazed how far you can come. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would truly appreciate it. And you can look forward to plenty more videos coming up. Thank you.